If you are Portuguese and you are against the idea of Americans coming here and you feel like there's too many of us, I do just want to give you a little piece of information that might help you understand why Americans have come here to your country. Last year, 4,941 Americans came to Portugal and decided to call Portugal their home. Because last year, 5,151 American children were shot by guns. So there are less American immigrants that came here to Portugal than there were children shot in the country that we came from. So we do not want our children to be raised in that country. And I understand that you feel that housing prices are being affected, but the American population here is less than 20,000 out of a population of 10.7 million. So I know that government regulations in terms of fixing up housing and putting into place policies that would help the housing prices have not been enacted. And of the 19,000 Americans, we are occupying much less than 19,000 houses. There are 4 Americans living in this house that I pay for, the one rental house. So there is a big difference between the idea of a flood of immigrants and what's actually happening. And if you are worried about the immigrant populations that are adding a lot more than the Americans, then keep in mind those immigrant populations are from very impoverished countries. So those people are also not responsible for raising the housing prices. Those are two totally separate problems. People coming in and the housing prices are unrelated. They're just convincing you that they're related so that you will hate us and want us out. But we do not feel safe in our home countries, and we really hope that this law will not be enacted and signed by the president, because we want to call Portugal our home and we want to have passports so that we can leave our home countries. And that is just unrelated to the housing prices. I'm sorry, but every country is doing this and making immigrants the scapegoat for the internal problems of their country so that you won't recognize why the problems exist. But I know that you know that 19,000 people in the entire country are not driving up the entire housing market. We are not occupying 19,000 houses. I would guess 7,000 houses in an entire country of 10.7 million. Please understand that this law is just targeting people who have already come here and changed their lives.